every time we do a song, we try to do something, some little thing that's a tidbit they don't really know if they're learning. They don't know they're learning it, but we try to sneak it in. So this is like a two-tempo thing. A lot of times when you start out, you're great at doing stuff really slow. So we do this, we repeat of Jingle Bells, which we're doing, and then we go back and repeat it a little bit faster, which is trickier if you're playing an instrument and you start speeding up. It's like, oh man, it makes everything 27 times harder. So this is Jingle Bells.
Finally found it. Beside Ben. There she is. Trying to get the focus on her.
I always pick out a couple of tunes, and this one's a killer for clarinet, 6th graders. This is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It has a slow introduction. The hard part is the hardest note on clarinet. It's what they call crossing the break on clarinet. You start using your thumb key and use every finger. When your fingers are little teeny, it's hard to cover up all the holes and make it happen. But anyway, we're going to try, and this is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I didn't see any. I'm sorry. Next song, Ode to Joy. I just told them it's my favorite song, don't mess it up. This one, what I like about this one best, first of all, the drummers are going back there going crazy getting their bells out. So we always start bell kit. A lot of people was out subbing the other day that's in the county said, I'm glad to see you using bell kits, because it used to be in the old days, you always have drummers, they didn't know what a note was, they just knew how to play the drum part. But it really gets them reading the drum part, learning notes, learning, well, not only just the rhythm, but actually how the staff works. So when we transfer them over and they start playing all that stuff back there, ribbon, xylophone, vibraphones, all that stuff with real notes, you're doing what everybody else does, you can read the same things. The beauty of this tune also, it has parts. So you have a clarinet part, which is different from everybody else's part. Flute, sax, and trumpet parts are kind of the same. The drummers have a bell part that they drop out for a while in the middle.
We also have a low brass part that has tuba and baritone, and I was hoping to see a baritone here, and trombone parts. And the beauty of that thing is our superintendent, Suzanne Dickens, ended up having some connections to some grant money. So they were thinking about buying some like smaller instruments. I said, what we really need is get people on big instruments. That's the hardest thing, is get people to play big instruments. So she ended up buying at least some baritones and a tuba and trombones. So we were able to go to these teachers in the grade school and say, who didn't join band and for whatever reason couldn't get a horn that you think would be worthy, and we got them on instruments. So there's our brand new tuba that Abby's playing. We got some trombones over here, and there's some baritones out in some place, so eventually we're going to have people playing. So anyway, listen and see if you can hear at least 3, maybe 4 parts going along this song at the same time. Next song is up on the housetop. The beauty of that song is you start learning repeat signs. So they start off with just a repeat sign. At the end of the song, you go back and repeat the whole thing. And this song has a repeat in the middle of the song. So it has a first inning and a second inning, which is kind of tricky if you've never done it before. And so we're going to do Up on the Housetop.
I miss you too. I miss you guys a lot.
Next song is another version of Jingle Bells, the entire thing, which I call sixth grader Jingle Bells.
Recording, so
It has 4 notes, it's higher, got a lot more notes in the range that you play. It's not like the fifth graders just have like 4 or 5 notes in it. This has 7 or 8 notes in it. So this is has the dashing through the snow part of the beginning. last tune we're going to play together is Jolly Old Saint Nick. Something I was going to sing, I forgot what it was.
I love Yobi.
Anyway, let's try this thing.
Oh, my hands hurt. My pretty girl back there.
I knew what it was. A couple of these kids, you may have seen them before. They hang around the band room all the time. Mr. Lyle and Mr. Stewart, come and help me. He's doing some grade schools this year. He decided to come back from the dead and do some stuff. So if you thought there was one kid who was kind of older and had a mustache, that's not a real kid. All right, before I let them go, I got some sixth grader drummers who are going to come up and play what you heard us practice. You can't miss six snare drums playing all at the same time. So we're going to try to play softer. I'll tell you my quick story while they're making their way up here with their books and their stands. Last year, Izzy and Taylor played this thing. They were awesome at it, and I wanted to get everybody up to the same speed, at least the sixth grader people, sixth grade drummers. And I'm going to write a piece, and we tried to get more of the grade school kids to go down to Marshall University or Solo Ensemble Festival time and see, you end up playing before a judge, you get a rating, and you start getting used to playing by yourself, not just playing the same thing everybody else is playing, but harder stuff and more interesting stuff and more solo stuff. And it's to start looking like a drum line, because instead of everybody just making up their own sticking, everybody has an exact sticking, or at least they should in this tune. We'll find out in a minute. But anyway, this is a piece that Taylor and Izzy did last year, and I'm going to be writing a piece for them to do a solo ensemble as piano called Hungarian Dance.
Yeah.